just like the entire thing.
Because it's set in a time where racism was incredibly prevalent.
Yeah, I mean, it's set in England, first off. That's basically all of history for it.
Yep, we
Fuck fun racism!
Yeah, we just wasted a load of time in this room. Solving a mystery that didn't need to be solved, but by God did we solve it.
Hell yeah!
Yep. Absolutely useless. And now we've got to go to prison and say we're going to take this man's case. I love prison.
I love
especially
prison.
when it's outside.
Yeah, this looks like a safe prison.
It's one of them free-range prisons, you know.
You know, when the prisons are happy and lay better eggs.
Sorry.
That was great.
Prison fresh eggs. I love it. It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. You must hurry back to the prison. I've completely forgotten her voice.
Oh, no.
I was close.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Let's hail a car. Oh.
What's the matter?
It looks like something's going on over there in front of the garden.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the hell is this man?
Who let this twink out here?
Well, the three of us just immediately went, who the
fuck? Fuck are you?
Who the fuck is you?
What was nice is we all said it in unique ways.
Yeah. Who wants this clown?
Someone come collect your twink.
Literally and figuratively.
I mean, I've already voiced a lot of people. I feel bad.
Is that who am I voicing in this trial?
Riddle me piss. Oh God, who is this?
Oh
who
my God.
Who wants to do a Popeye impression?
That is a muppet. God, what does Popeye sound like? He's like,
I can't remember what Popeye sounds like.
Rough, I think.
I was like, who are you calling?
Who are you calling old man? You
Who are you calling old man? You rum-looking niminy piminy.
Oh yeah. I hope these two aren't witnesses.
Me too.
They told me. Why are we?
I'm about to ratio you.
Why is that a thing that's happening right now?
Who's this Horatio fella, eh? What are you on about?
Excuse me.
Hey? What? Who are you now?
I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Inosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see.
Hey? What? What?
If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law.
Right. I'll be on my way for today, but you mark my words. This ain't over yet. Dab.
What the fuck? Now we're on to Romeo and Juliet.
What like flipping none to you?
What is going on? What the fuck is going on?
I have
no idea.
No understanding, but I must presume that this man on the left is Rhonda Light's predecessor.
This guy's too confident to be Rhonda Light's predecessor.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nerves were bred in over a series of years. Yeah, I'm in pain.
God. I
Not
do
for their
hope
voice actors.
you're not injured. Is that why you're talking like that? Oh, I regret getting involved.
He looks.
What?
Oh, okay.
What?
Look. He looks high as balls.
That's all the opium.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, we all know Hamlet.
I'm not Horatio either.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here in the Garridare residence?
Sir Gary did mention that he had another lodger, didn't he? He's not the man.
I wonder if he's actually called Shakespeare.
Oh god.
Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor?
God,
Sorry.
imagine sharing a roof with these two.
God.
Sorry, a battle, did you say?
Oh, is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
I see.
I was 2 seconds away from making that joke.
I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances at least.
We'll tell you when.
I'll tell you when you're older.
We can't one. We are like a just
Hive mind.
Have we not established this by now? We all have one brain cell that we just share between us.
usually used to make terrible innuendos.
And off he goes.
Off he fucks.
Disappeared in a cloud of smoke.
I didn't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
It seems he's not aware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. Were you going to say something, G?
No, I'm just picturing him doing an extremely camp run away. Like, arms out, sort of
Say hands.
elbows locked,
Proper frolic.
hands at right angles. Little penguin arms. Anyway,
It's
that
a second
tracks.
sound and that man is a lot.
Ow. Fuck.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're right.
Anyway, I'll
Yeah,
go
I
find a
hit
carrot.
the mic.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return. I'm not quite sure I've got her voice back.
I feel like you have.
Yeah,
you're definitely on your way.
yeah.
Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over.
I think it's like a tiny bit more clipped normally.
That's it, yeah.
Oh god.
Listen, Sholmes could be anywhere.
Oh, it's you! You're here! You came! Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched! My neighbors are gonna call the fucking police.
We are so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, no, just think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never failing Nipponese.
Oh, now let's not get carried.
Uh,
It's either Sholmes or Zeke.
No, who does Zeke's again? It's you.
Aaron.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, both of you say it at the same time.
Okay. Oh, I quite agree. Nothing more reassuring on the familiarity.
It's going to be neither of them now.
On the other hand,
There we go. Okay, get out of here, Zeke.
it's through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates. Such is my belief, at least. Ah, that's not my line.
It's it's you, the miserable rotten spy, Herlock Sholmes.
Still does his little pose.
No. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
Writing an injustice, my dear. I have no intention of doing anything per se, sake of observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Having encountered some curious reading material in that gloom, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on the way home, see how our divested friend is faring.
Gloomful room. I have a
There's
very
no
good
window, dear man. At least, oh wow, that is the line.
Yeah.
But at least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option.
Well, some of us aren't rich dicks.
Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight. I mean, not a penny. This is why I am a fierce advocate of libraries.
Ah! You! How dare you, Sherlock Sholmes?
But nearly had a copyright strike then.
Nearly had a copyright. They avoided it by an inch. I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Big fucking
Don't
move.
worry. I'm about to point out something totally ridiculous about your handkerchief, but I can be resolved.
Oh, fuck you, you twink. Haunted by spirits, those are curses and lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is bedamned. Just thinking over like this bitch.
Oh my fucking god. It's gonna be great in trial tomorrow.
Oh my god.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodging curse.
It was probably a gas leak.
There is much truth in Mr. Moustache's words.
Stop.
This
What?
bitch about to say ghosts are real. I mean, in these games, ghosts are real, but still.
True, yeah. But
Well, is a holy for the man's lodgings, and indeed. That's the only line I said. I didn't say the one before. I got cursed as a holy, and then my brain went. Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. For the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial.
What's that supposed
Sherlock Sholmes a witch?
We're leaving. Goodbye.
Later.
10 signs your favorite detective is actually a witch.
Mr. Natsume, what did you mean by what you said just about the trial tomorrow being cursed?
Oh no! Why are you looking so grave? Making me nervous.
Like I'm not constantly nervous.
You just called your own trial cursed, mate.
I was just getting carried away, that's all. Like, I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, I see. Brilliant.
You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow? He is a fucking witch!
Dot.
Are you referring to the prosecutor? To the Reaper of the Valley?
The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? That was a fucked up line, jeez. Please, tell me, summarize it succinctly in 16 salient words. Oh, fuck.
No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands at the prosecution. Ever.
Congratulations, in this case. 16 words.
That is
You
60
fuck
words.
boy.
Oh my goodness! Can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly! Actually, well done.
I counted.
Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. And then he burnt alive!
Yep.
In mysterious circumstances. I'm sure he's definitely dead, for sure. But then, after the trial was over, the defendant passed away in unusual circumstances.
That
Who was definitely a trustworthy character and absolutely not the type to fake his own death.
Hey boy.
What?
I'm impressed, Mr. Sato. You have an eye for detail. Would you consider becoming my assistant?
You've already got one. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
the Lord Chief Justice told.
Mr. Sholmes,
Yes, dear.
surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted.
He is serious, and don't call him Shirley.
Lord Van Zeeks killed the man himself.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
You.
Oh
No,
no,
you couldn't have, surely.
he
That's
couldn't
not my
have,
line.
Surely.
I'm so sorry. I just read the capital S at the beginning and assume.
Oh dear. That cuts out brilliantly.
Wonderful notion.
Oh my goodness.
I thought if I kept the tone different, it would use my microphone. That would-
Sorry?
Well, now you've said it like that, Sholmes, I think he might be a mass murderer.
The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a good prosecutor, my dear fellow.
Oh, yes. Why, of course he is.
Nobody could be two things at once.
Oh, fuck, sorry. Of course he is! Then why are you trying to scare me?
Brother.
But the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis.
He is a
Fucking
vampire.
vampire.
The real truth is, he is a vampire.
Oh, fuck.
What on earth do you mean by that?
Van Zieks is a quite exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception.
Ah, that's good.
Saseki-san looks like he's going to cry tears of joy.
The mustache twitches.
Mustache is twitching! As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there is both a judge and a jury. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense.
The latter is...
Debatably. Since severely debatably. It is an excellent system, whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion, in particular, is somewhat easily manipulated.
Like by racism, for example.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Criminals, and corrupt lawyers for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal, contriving evidence, calling impostors as witnesses, and so on. By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail.
Well, that's a fucking dumb system.
But it means the wrong verdict can be passed.
And sadly is from time to time, my dear madam. It's simply the reality of the situation. Not sure why reality
That's
is an orange
alright.
text, but clearly important.
Mm-hmm.
However, those... Sorry, I need to make this big. I can actually read. Those indicted by Lord Van Zieks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed.
Oh my.
Though the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months, they all disappear.
Again, this just makes it sound like a mass murderer.
It is most striking.
Maybe he's just really unlucky.
Disappear? But how?
By all manner of misfortune.
Pardon me.
Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or perhaps attacked by highwaymen.
Oh no. No.
All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, ... was my opinion too.
I never know what noises to make for the ellipses.
Point.
Well, I assume it's sort of like stunned silence, but I can't believe...
I knew it. I'm dead, Dodo, done for, doomed!
Lord man, get a grip on yourself.
What's a grip?
When you said accursed lodgings before, you were referring to your room at Mr. Garrideb's house, I assume. Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed?
It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. But I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. It's called homosexuality.
That didn't take long then.
Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me, all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room. But even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away.
Called paranoia, my
A
love.
doctor said it was something called anxiety.
You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
I've had to move a number of times. Most recently to that room on Briar Road a week ago now.
Yes, why did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient.
The rent is cheap. I have so little money, it appealed to me straight away. Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops. He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late. So I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it! But if not, don't mention it in the first place!"
Yes. Well said.
But it was true. It was all true.
I think it's a gas leak.
You mean the room really is cursed?
Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued by nightmares. I
Gas.
awake. Yeah, definitely yes. I awake
Have you
feeling.
seen that? Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You gonna finish?
Oh no, just have you seen that Tumblr post going around about the person who moved into a new flat and then went insane for 3 weeks in a hilarious way, and then a guy came over to check their gas and discovered a leak right by their bed,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then they went back through all their old tweets and were like, "When did I change my name to whatever the fuck it was that I can't remember?"
Poison Junior.
Yes, Poison Junior.
They
somehow
changed,
nobody
they changed
noticed.
their Twitter handle to Poison Junior.
That was it.
Personally, I
Oh,
would accept Poison Junior.
it's great. It was great.
Hmm. Okay.
Sorry, continue.
My sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I wake feeling as though I'm being choked to death. And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street.
Well, we can't blame that on the gas leak.
I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits. I'm trying to encapsulate Matthew Baton.
I'm getting that. I'm getting it.
Thank you. If only there was someone, just one person on my side, preferably 6 foot tall and blonde. Can one?
Well,
no
I am
one,
here, of course.
Not
Can-
you.
not you.
5'11" is close enough.
I wasn't talking about the height.
How tall is everybody in this game? I'm gonna Google it.
No idea.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is he just stood at... Oh shit! Fuck! I didn't say it. I didn't say the thing. I'm sorry. I don't. What did it say? Yeah. Sorry.
Old Aaron.
Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really, no one at all. It's good to know that he's bi.
And also blind to the people who are actually standing directly in front of him who have offered to help him.
Who was speaking there? Oh.
To leave. Yes. Leave.
This music is great.
It is.
Mr. Shums.
It's me, Mr.
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
You okay there?
Me, Mr. Naruhodo. Pray, what can I do for you?
It's about the case on the SS Buria, if you recall.
You haven't asked the question yet, so I don't know if I recall or not, but the case, yes. The Buria. Oh, that case. The one with the snake.
Oh, yeah. At that time, I was a suspect, but you believed in me and listened to my story.
After accusing you and getting you thrown in the brig, but yes.
And you helped us to investigate.
I did I? Interesting. Not usually that altruistic.
What I want to know is why. Why did you believe me?
I want to sort of look back at yourself. I see, yes. You mean... because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found with the victim in a locked room?
Well, if you like, yes.
Little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. As I'm not as much of a racist as everyone else. It's quite simple, really. You said, I didn't do it. In that charming accent of yours.
But I could have been lying.
Rinusuke is 5'6".
Oh, baby.
Sorry.
Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little.
Susato is 5 foot.
My baby!
He's small.
Smaller even than me.
Small baby.
Which is impressive.
Kazuma is 5'9".
Sexy.
Also, it's your line.
Yes, sorry, I thought I was waiting for the rest of it. I thought there was more people.
There are more people, but I'm having to go via the wiki, and it's taking me a while to navigate.
I see. Sorry. I think perhaps you have...
He's 6. He's 6 foot, Sholmes.
Yes! Fucking told you! 6 foot and blonde. I mean, this is sort of an ashy grey, but we'll call it blonde for the sake of homosexuality.
Zeeks is a tall boy.
How tall is Zeke's?
I saw 1.92 m.
Oh. Yeah, 6'3", 6'3", 6...
It would be
6'4".
nice. 6'4". It would be nice if there was like a height chart or something, but I don't think anybody's.
I'm trying to find one, but the ones I have either don't have everyone or they're too blurry for me to make out the numbers.
Oh, I can make one. I'm gonna do that now.
Okay, I'm not going to. Okay, I think I found the one you were working from, Tony. It's from the art book. Very cute.
Okay, sorry. I think perhaps you've misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me.
Don't even know where we're at now.
That was the first one I found, Aaron, that you've just shared. But it only shows Naruhodo, Von Zeeks, and Lemon. Iris's heights.
Oh, Iris's baby.
Anyone else's?
And some exciting new characters we've not met yet.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few here from the second game. So. Mhm. Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
Very
Oh
important.
yeah,
Mhm.
very
Kitty.
important.
Annie?
Shams.
You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Me audibly mustering enthusiasm.
I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not.
Doesn't everybody do that?
If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang, as far as I'm concerned.
But I could have betrayed your trust.
Oh, pardon me.
In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is no use excuse, in my opinion. I don't understand what this
Meaning?
means.
I'm gonna have to explain it now.
Whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself.
Yes. Yes, he's right. He's right. Locum student Mr. Naruto Esquire.
I don't know why I do that the whole time.
Whether or not I can believe myself.
Oh, it's Kazuma. Hey,
Baby?
Babies.
sup, dude? What you doing?
Hang on. Blah, 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 blah.
A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself.
I had
It's
to
gone.
fucking measure that down. Oh.
You were so right, Kazuma.
Well, my dear fellows, it is time we were leaving, I believe.
Already?
Visiting hours are over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There is a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me?
Making plans in front of the guy in prison.
Oh dear. There is never enough time, is there?
Mr. Natsume. If
What?
Until tomorrow.
Someone cut out, I think.
There was just sudden silence.
Mhm.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, Tony's cutting out bad.
Huh.
Locum student Mr. Naruto Esquire.
Please don't.
Oh, look at his
that.
glittering eyes.
It's got the anime eyes.
Mhm.
As I said, I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday.
But we fucking smashed it, so let's go.
And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial.
Mhm. Something crucial?
What to believe in? The defendant, justice, or the truth? How to believe, even. But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. Trust my instincts.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
And my instincts are telling me that you are innocent of this.
Hmm.
And it's imperative that we prove that in court.
I thought you were talking about your microphone then, Tony.
Ripley!
Oh, fuck, sorry. I was totally fucking out of it. Okay. Beef?
Stroganoff. Stroganoff.
Oh, okay. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
I will fight for your bitter end with every weapon available. So I hope you'll permit to represent.
As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my faith to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue.
Of course.
Yeah.
Talk.
Not me. It might be like your mic's sensitivity is a bit off.
Oh yeah, lock.
Yeah, mate. Oh, is it me? Sorry, mate. I'm too busy doing a height chart. It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo. No. I'm actually on my modern laptop. So, fuck you.
I think I was turning it the wrong way.
Mhm.
You're meant to make the minus bigger, aren't you? And you want to make it more sensitive.
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
It's,
yeah.
it's
that's what I
weird.
was-
You're pulling it in the opposite direction to how it
You would
feels
think
like
it-
you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Hopefully that should be better.
That your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. I don't remember the first part of that line, so I have no context for what that means.
Hmm.
You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it. Oh, I still don't get it. I still don't get it, but fine.
Yes.
He was always going to defend him, and now.
I think you're right about that.
I'm always right.
It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end.
Forever.
It will never overflow. There we go. Mr. Sato,
Yes?
would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court?
You mean you want me to carry the whole thing on my back again? Absolutely! As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant.
I finally properly rhymed her voice. It took me a while.
He's so cute.
Shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sholmes believes in me now too. So it's time. Time that I learned to believe in myself. Soseki-san has no one. He's all alone. So it's my job to help him, to fight his corner. Tomorrow, in the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster.
To be
be
continued.
Hell yeah!
Immediately.
Immediately.
We can get a little way into the trial.
G.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Why are you saying my name? What did I do? What?
Have you partaken of your medications?
I have. Thank you.
Good.
Yes. Thank you.
Just me.
I took it a bit later, so I'm not quite losing the plot yet. You'll hear it. You'll hear it when it comes. Sound very drunk. Or slowly but increasingly drunk.
What? Oh.
Kitty. Oh. Well, I never expected it. Well, my internet is looking positively ghastly at the minute. Oh, there we go. Okay, back in action. Who'd have thought we'd be back here again so soon?
All of us.
We're literally lawyers.
We are on a study tour of Great Britain with the intention of learning the country's legal practices. In order to research... Yeah, this is why we're fucking here, Inosuke. In order to research the latest court procedures here, we need as much court experience as possible.
Well, yes, I suppose that's true. But for the person in the dock, it may as well be his or her one and only time in court. And it could be life-changing. In which case, treating it as research may seem a little crass.
Oh, when you put it like that, I'm still right. Fuck you.
Good morning, I think.
Yay!
Thank you.
Ah, Mr. Natsume. Good morning.
Oh dear. Are you alright? Your eyes are terribly bloodshot.
I'm high as balls.
It's for his anxiety.
Yeah. The early bird catches the worm, as they say here in Britain.
Yes, I've heard that expression.
But I really don't want to catch a worm. So I tried desperately not to wake up early, but I was so worried I couldn't catch a wink! And now I'm absolutely exhausted as a result.
Do all literary people take things so literally?
Thank you for putting your faith in us today, Mr. Natsume.
I wish I had 9 lives. My whole future hangs in the balance. I'm too terrified to tremble.
Really?
That seems like a
Because
lie.
I can feel tremors in the floor.
Earthquakes. I can't do it. I can't take this. Although, the locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Yes?
I caught a glimpse of the public gallery as I walked by the courtroom. It looked like the opening night of the opera. There were so many people. I had no idea my case was such a notorious affair here in London.
People really don't have anything else to do.
True.
Oh, neither did I. Do you know why that might be, Mr. Sato?
Something to do, innit? I'm sorry, Mr. Naruhodo, but I have no idea.
So that all-knowing look on your face is just coincidence then, is it?
So fucking rude.
Don't hide the truth from me. It's because of the Reaper, isn't it?
Lord Van Zeeks?
Yeah, duh.
Is that right, Mr. Sato?
I purchased as many different newspapers as I could find this morning, and yes,
Sorry.
Lord Van Zeeks is on the front page of everyone.
I knew it.
Sometime after the prosecutor was dubbed the Reaper of the Bailey, he stopped appearing in court, it seems. It's been several years now, in fact, until the day before yesterday.
Yes, Inspector Gregson told us something similar, didn't he?
Here he is. I think that's Renosuke.
The trial 2 days ago marked Lord Van Zeeks' return to the courtroom after a very long hiatus. The trial of Magnus McGilded. Ugh, what a harrowing experience that was.
I believe that appearance made even greater waves here in the capital than today's. What?
But we wouldn't have realized, of course, having only just arrived in the country.
Oh god, what a ridiculously long headline. Why is the Reaper back in the Bailey so soon for what appears to be a mundane murder? That's the question the papers are asking, and they are all speculating various answers.
Mundane? Mundane? It's the most significant sort of a century to some of us.
And it's not actually a murder. Oh dear, I meant no offense, Mr. Asome, but that is how the papers are describing it.
Pretty sure it's not a murder, because no one's dead.
Well,
No, not yet.
yeah, no one's dead yet. Well, lest we also forget the fact that it could spark an international incident. Obviously, the reappearance of this infamous prosecutor has caught people's attention. But there's another blatant similarity with the trial of 2 days ago.
Yes, I agree. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, that's definitely it. Locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. It's you.
Me? Well, I suppose that's true.
Both times, it is you who stands against this legendary prosecutor.
Oh, it's gonna be like that for the rest of the game, baby.
It can only mean that you're friends with the Reaper!
Yeah, they're BFFs.
The besties.
I don't rub shoulders with Deathbringers.
Well, you couldn't, Renosuke.
Rude. So rude.
Could rub, like, waist, I think.
Ooh, waste.
I'm afraid there's really only one other explanation. It can only be another example, Mr. Naruhodo, of your uncommon bad luck.
Thanks for that.
Oh, this is just my luck. Why must I be represented by a man with such frail fortune? By the least lucky lawyer alive! Roasted.
Well, let's not forget that it was you, Mr. Natsume, who asked me to represent you. Yes, it's true that I'm just a student, new to London, with little in the way of experience or skills, or luck. But I promise you this. I will fight your corner until the bitter end, and I will believe in you, Mr. Natsume.
Yeah, fuck it up, Minosuke.
Oh, benevolent locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
I will not say it again.
You're not alone here with us, Mr. Natsume. Whatever happens, we will always be on your side.
They are so precious. Oh, benevolent non-locum assistant, Miss Mikotoba Esquiress.
I'm not sure that's a word.
It is to be. I am in your debt forever.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, is it
Mr. Sorry. Mr. Natsume, counsel for the defense.
I was interrupted.
The court session is about to begin. Kindly make your way into the courtroom at once.
Ooh.
Alright then, Mr. Natsume, it's time. Let's go.
Clearly my bailiff voice disrupted the signal.
Hang on. Oh, fuck. I can't see. Yes! Ow.
Who?
Oh no.
Oh god, oh god.
We can't
None of us
survive.
take me alive!
Scramble!
This is it.
It flashes, yeah.
Second appearance in a British courtroom. And my second trial against background and the Reaper. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all the hope we can get.
Because this time I won't let myself waver. I'll believe in my client to the last. Just like you believed in me. I believe I can do this now. I'm ready for this fight.
Fuck him up.
Exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, thanks, mate.
Ooh.
Is that who I think it is? I sincerely hope it's not.
Oh god.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen,
Oh god.
I hereby declare this court to be in session.
Thank you, Welsh Judge. I'm glad you're back. I love you.
Thank you very much. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defence to declare their willingness to proceed.
Stupid fucking man! Oh my god!
He's such a
fully-
fucking edgelord.
You wondered where the definition of extra. That's him, right?
That's sweet.
You have any idea how long I've been standing here waiting for you lot to file in?
The defense. The defense is ready, my lord.
Has he just been standing like that? for ages. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah.
What you don't know is he's got like a little stick on a pole that holds the cape, that perfect angle, so he doesn't have to move his arm.
He's having a snack.
Correct.
Ah, the racism.
Comment. What?
Shit, we met already?
Yeah,
we met yesterday?
We fucking killed. We ground your nose into the dirt yesterday. Come on. It's like, who is this man? I must know.
Who's this dude?
God,
Dude.
imagine coming back after your semi-retirement for like what you imagine must be like a really high-profile case, and you immediately get fucking owned by this random guy who is literally fresh off the boat and isn't even like a qualified lawyer yet.
Yep.
Like, he must be dying inside right now.
Dear Lord.
He's like, I better not fucking lose this one.
I'm always dying inside.
Do you have a point?
My God.
This sword is still hanging from my waist, you do realize that.
Forgive me, but I don't think arrogance is an appropriate description.
Susato-san.
She's gonna throw down.
After all, at our previous encounter, the defendant was found to be innocent. Must be really fucking embarrassing for you.
Wow, it's starting on the wine early.
You gonna share that?
I would personally like a glass, please.
We get to be a whole new jury.
Yep.
Thank you, counsels. I see both sides are in fine fettle.
I think that's the
Looking forward to this, I can say. Get to bang my gavel a lot. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are you ready to carry out your duties here in court as impartial members of the public? Exit out, exit out.
Hey! He's back!
Is this not your man?
This is
Fair.
This is the guy who was a witness last time.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, he going
Australian
us.
You never know when you might be down your luck. Well, I believe in fair play for everyone. I don't just...
Oh God. I don't even know who's on the jury. I must warn you, I'm rather more ruthless than I appear.
Hey.
Who let pre-serum Steve Rogers in here?
Hang on.
Oh yeah,
Not the
100%.
milliner.
It might be actually.
I don't know.
It looks very like them.
No,
I
I
can't
think he
remember
was
their damn name.
skinnier. Hatter.
Yeah, the hat guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and he
He's
had
not.
very
He's
rosy.
not. He's not as
had
nervous as
rosy
well. I think he had a different face shape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
We've got three more jurors to come.
We've only got a limited amount of sprites in this game. We've used
Lady
all of
first.
them, damn it.
Oh well, not me. What you see is what you get. I'm a peace-loving fellow.
Very nice.
Oh god.
Oh, is that what's-her-face?
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodness
You
me.
certainly can't
Oh,
be sitting on the
God.
chair. You're directly connected. to the
Alright,
place.
okay, well, I mean, I guess that's why we had that nonsense earlier.
Hmm.
I'm afraid to say I think it's quite possible the moustache foreigner did the deed. I think she's supposed to be the son.
Oh god. How many people have we got? Okay. Aaron needs to do one, and then someone else needs to do an extra one.
Would you like this one, or would you like the old fellow next door? Beautiful.
Hey, sorry, didn't quite catch that.
Very
Oh,
nice.
dear.
Very nice, guys.
Someone get man here, Horn.
Yeah, we got it going.
Very well, let us proceed. Your opening statement, if you please, Lord Van Zeeks.
Bitch is guilty as fuck.
Very succinct.
Okay, you've got an empire. I've got an empire. Let's be buddies.
A knife crime? List. Bloody oath they are.
Oh my god.
Just look at that shallow complexion and short stature. He's one of those dreadful Japanese.
Oh god.
Racist on the jury.
We've not started yet. We've not started yet.
Hey, sorry, didn't quite catch that.
God, this is gonna be a nightmare. You're not
It's-
meant to
You could
drink
just,
wine
like,
in
stop
court.
smashing your hello
Yeah,
chalice.
come on. Fucking someone's got to sweep that up after.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think anybody actually likes you, mate.
No one does.
At least people like Edgeworth.
Mm.
Very well. Bailiff, lead the inspector in, please.
He brought chips in.
Pretty sure
Van Steeks has a bottle of wine right there.
True.
He cannot.
Yeah, but chips, it's like being on the bus when you take fried food on the bus. It's not allowed, mate. It's not
Unless
allowed.
you close the
a
lid.
bottle of an open bottle of wine on the bus. It's
I
fine.
have a great anecdote from getting the megabus one day back to Norwich, and this girl,
Mhm.
it was fucking. This girl brought on her Burger King, and the bus driver said, "You can't have it on the bus. You need to get rid of it." She got off the bus, and then she came back on the bus, still with the Burger King, just hidden in her bag, and the the bus driver said, "You can't have that on the bus. You need to get off and throw it away." She got off the bus and then got into a full argument with the driver about being allowed to bring it on, then pretended to throw it away, then pretended she hadn't got it and got back on the bus with it again, like tucked under her coat. The bus driver told her to get off, and then she wasn't allowed on his bus because she wouldn't stop bringing on fried food. And then the bus driver was like, "Right, that's it." And then you could hear her on the phone outside. She's like, "Mum, he won't let me on the bus because he wouldn't let me bring my Burger King on the bus. He won't let me on the bus. I'm not going to be able to get home." It's just like, okay. But you could just, I don't know, eat the Burger King really quickly, or put it away and not eat it on the bus, or just do a better job of hiding it. Oh man.
Yeah, I would have just stood out there, like literally in the doorway, and
Yeah,
stared at the driver.
I would have just
and
eaten it
eating
all.
it.
Yeah.
Eat it. Just like the amount of time it took her to hide it, come on the bus, hide it, come on the bus, argue with the driver. She could have eaten it. Just eat as much as you can.
Also,
Put a throat. Amazing.
Burger King.
I know, man.
Imagine sacrificing that much for a Burger King.
I would not. I mean, I wouldn't go to Burger King in the first place, but
Well, no, yeah.
To be fair, they did those like tiny pancakes every morning. Isn't that great?
There's a redeeming feature in all fast food, but all right.
Now, this is going to be interesting. Someone's going to have to take up Gregson. And I would put forward that it can't well be me, because I'm going to be talking with him too.
I can do it because I don't think I have anyone right now.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
that's a
you do
good
actually know.
plan.
yeah, go for it, Rip.
Yeah, sure. I need a cop voice. There you go.
Not usually at the same time as a witness, anyway.
I need a cup voice.
New cop voice. Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard.
Very nice.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
that's good.
The victim is thought to be a young woman in her 20s by the name of Olive Green. As you can tell, she is green.
Yeah.
We're
Her
Olive
eyes
Green.
are, if you believe it, olive green.
Beg your pardon, Inspector. Thought to be.
Yes, having been stabbed in the back by her attacker's knife, the victim fell unconscious.
She's not dead yet.
That was 3 days ago now, and she's been comatose ever since.
What?
Not even dead.
So they don't even know who she is for sure?
Comatose, I see. But her life is not in danger. So this is not a murder trial, it's an aggravated assault trial.
Actually, it's not assault, because assault means that you don't actually harm. It would be grievous bodily harm.
It is indeed grievous bodily harm.
GBH?
But the BHs are forms of assault.
Yeah, no.
The only reason I know this is because I was googling aggravated assault earlier.
Okay, as assault as a crime is like an attack on someone, but it can't cause physical harm that isn't like repairable within like a day or so, I think. Sorry, I did law for like A level. So but assault basically means like verbal abuse, I think maybe a shove, like it's something that doesn't cause like visible harm. I think you've got I can't remember what the next one is, but it might be like minor bodily harm, MBH. I have no idea. But grievous bodily harm is the one where like blood is involved. So like, yeah. Assault is just like, you know, the act of stopping someone and approaching them. So yeah, you can only be charged with assault if you don't actually hurt someone.
Yeah, okay. Just... Okay.
Yay!
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 That's called man's laughter. So, if I could ask everyone to look at this street map that I have handily in my pocket. As I mentioned, the incident took place 3 days ago, and around 5 in the afternoon. It happened on the pavement running alongside Briar Road, a wide thoroughfare for horse-drawn vehicles. It had not long since stopped snowing as the victim, Miss Green, was walking down the street. Out of the blue, she was approached from behind by the accused and stabbed in the back. Luckily, the young lady's life was spared, and she's currently being treated in one of the city's hospitals. But, being unconscious as she is, we've been unable to take a statement from her, of course.
If we cut to a detective inspector desperately trying to interview her.
This is the case file with everything we know of the victim so far.
Would have been nice to have that before the trial, but whatever.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Gee.
Sorry. Sholmes?
Sholmes?
I'm really into this xylophone.
He's just Sholmes now.
Thank you, Inspector. The court will accept the documents as evidence, if you please.
Alright, I guess we can have a sneak peek at those. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Zeeks.
Fuck off, Zeeks.
Roly beat her. Yep.
Yeah.
And then next, personal flex, large life. Right, so we need to call Roly Beat up and get his statement at some point. Big fuck off knife, sir.
A big fuck off knife, sir. Sir, I have that here. It was removed from the victim's back. So, she needed to lie down, so we needed to move it.
Ouch. That big thing is starting to make me scared to walk down the street now.
That's what she said.
How? she said that?
Yes, she did. I'm kind of worried about her, to be honest.
Okay.
If had they played like that, almost anybody would have been able to stab the ball.
Even the scragged-looking Soseki-san, I suppose.
Might be a bit too heavy for him.
I'm only a small boy.
More garden jackknife, I would say. Rather nondescript.
I wonder if this is our Jack the Ripper case.
Thank you, Inspector. The court accepts the blade as evidence.
Cool.
Nice.
Can we examine that? Ooh.
Ooh, shiny. Flick time.
Flick. Huh. Oh, it's blunt.
Oh!
Oh, look here, Mr. Naruhodo. To the tip.
Don't.
Nope, not to do it.
Don't fucking go there. Jesus Christ.
A small piece of the blade appears to be missing.
You're right. Well spotted, Mrs. Sato.
I wonder what could have happened to it. I'm sure this won't come up at all in trial.
You don't think it could still be lodged in the victim, do you?
For the sake of her spine, I do hope not. That sounds terribly painful.
Interesting. Very interesting. It's also very, very clean. Did the police clean it? I mean, they probably did.
Is there anything else?
If you consider the
at the time period, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they did clean the streets, like part of the Jack the Ripper as well. Pretty sharpish.
Ah, cool. Nice little animation.
Yeah. We get double.
I bet later it's going to be like, maybe examine the weapon.
Maybe examine the weapon.
Again, xylophone, it's great.
Now then, what do we know of the motive? Money or valuables, I presume?
From what we can tell by looking at the woman's possessions, she It seems she's a poor student herself. Not to imagine she would have anything much worth pinching, my lord.
See. In that case, we are looking at some deep-seated resentment towards the victim.
I'm afraid I couldn't say. Apart from visiting second-hand bookshops, the defendant, Mr. Natsume, don't appear to get out much. At this moment in time, we haven't been able to establish any sort of connection between him and the victim.
Yes! Why is he on trial?
He was a witness
that-
nearby.
If theft and grievance have been ruled out as the motive, what reason could Mr. Natsume possibly have had for stabbing the young woman?
Darling,
Maybe
you
the
don't need to put-
CPS doesn't exist in the same way at this point in time.
Yet you
Darling,
arrested the
darling,
man.
you don't
Yet
need
you
to put your hand
arrested
up.
I'm being polite. Yet you arrested the man in spite of that, in a totally unjustified and...
Objection!
Very angry.
I was very angry.
Jesus Christ!
He just flew the whole door out there.
Oh
He
my
did it.
god!
So, someone's...
Bloody hell, it's a flying ball!
Jesus Christ! I think you hit someone in the jury!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just had a very near miss.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, that fucking took someone's eye out.
I'm not giving this back!
I do wish you would ask permission instead of forgiveness, Lord Van Zeeks.
Oh my god.
No, it's still pretty good actually.
Doshite?
That's kind of bullshit.
Hilarious.
Can we say a cab in the Victorian Court of Law?
Yes, sir.
He's got such a striking profile.
It's a very big chin.
Oh no, I was full on talking about that, Zeeks.
As I said, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred, and there was an unusually light fog. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else about but the victim and the accused. Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor. Those being a number of old books he just bought, he was on his way home from the bookshop, it seems. It was just a matter of working out who the books belonged to, and we found the bloke to arrest him.
I mean, my thing is, he can't have been carrying all those books in one hand, so unless he had a bag or something.
Well, I
He
mean, he
can't
knew
have-
it was from the secondhand bookshop, so I mean, I don't want to assume anything.
I just
But, like,
don't. I just don't think if the book's scattered everywhere, it stands. It that he probably wasn't carrying them in like a bag, so
point.
he must have been using both his hands and therefore couldn't have stabbed her. Fucking case closed, motherfucker.
Nice. So,
We can go home now.
bye.
Old books, you say?
No. Being hacked into again. He does look a bit like a turtle. Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of looks like a turtle that's sort of retracting back into its shell.
He's vaguely
let me see.
Beaker-esque, I think.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, do you mean Mr. Beaker?
Yeah.
Mr. Beaker!
Is it?
Mr. Beaker.
I can't
It's
recall right
Dr.
off the top
Beaker
of
to
my
you.
head. Doctor, thank you.
No, Bonson's the
not, I was
doctor.
kidding.
Bonson's
just
the doctor, I think.
Yeah, Beaker's just Beaker.
No, they both are. That's why he's
Oh, they're
Oh.
both doctors!
Oh, good for them. Good for them.
Is that who
Lucky
you're
to be
referring
an
to, though?
LGBT couple, Flav.
Beaker, I think.
Hmm.
Me.
I recently found out I can do Animal Crossing Village talk. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, yeah, fuck, it's me. Fuck. I'm used to being Aaron. Shit, okay.
Oh yeah, he's a research assistant.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, my lord. I've taken a photograph. I have a photograph of the same. I am doing so badly in this fucking sentence. Jesus. I have a photograph here of the scene of the crime taken immediately after the incident.
Pardon me, sorry.
Ow.
Ah yes, I can clearly see the books to which you are referring.
Why is there no blood?
That is a point.
Because I will take that photograph print as evidence, please, Inspector.
Considering how much blood there was in the last crime scene,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that there isn't, especially considering how long it takes to, do photographs in this day and age. You'd think it would be soaked through the coat.
Yeah.
Cool.
How could you possibly turn not admitting defeat into cowardice? What overwhelming evidence?
Well,
Lord Van Zieks, I apologise, but you are once again accused of talking bullshit.
Forgive me, Lord Van Zieks, but the defendant's not denying everything, as you put it.
what are you doing, Mrs. Sato?
Schooling this motherfucker.
You go on.
Mr. Natsumi has admitted to playing some part in the incident. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, now you mention it. When we visited him in the prison yesterday, he did tell us what had all happened.
Yeah, so fuck me. Hang on, give me a sec. As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another head. Me. A woman wearing a green overcoat she was, and just as I went to overtake her, she suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed on the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran as fast as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodgings.
Oh, well, presumably there's no blood because the knife is in the wound.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but...
A green overcoat?
Oh, then. That's exactly what the woman in that print is wearing.
Jeez.
Oh shit, sorry, it's me. Oh my! A photographic print in full colour? What will the world come up with next? I have to, like, play a full scene of Faulty Towers in my head to get her voice.
Yeah.
The defendant has
Basil?
done nothing.
Basil? Got it, there we go.
The defendant has done more than admit he fled the scene of a terrifying incident. That does not mean he's guilty of the heinous crime of stabbing this woman in the back.
Yeah, look at Renosuke. He's doing the anime point.
Ugh.
Seems this cross-examination could prove to be pivotal, Counsel. Proceed, please.
So
Yes,
nice
my
and
love.
soft-spoken. Oh.
Yeah.
It's mostly because I don't have the energy to raise my voice.
Nothing for it. I have to use this cross-examination to turn the tables here. It's our only chance.
Bang!
Question.
Question.
Do we want to pause here?
Yeah.
And people who need to go to bed, go to bed.
Yes, that's what I was about to ask. So I think it is now the
Yes,
probably
this
the
is
nice time.
quite- Yeah.
I need to get some painkillers, so
Oh,
I'm gonna.
honey.
Oh, it's fine. I'll live, but like, ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I've apparently got mine sometime this week, and I am not looking forward to it.
Oh, you poor darling.
Okay, pray for me.
Yeah, but we actually made a fair bit of headway.
did.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, look at us go. Mhm.
All the way to trial.
Yeah. Oh god, I've got to be like awake at like fucking 6:30 tomorrow. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
me.
Good luck.
Yeah, bedtime
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Do
oof.
not be on the internet.
I will try not to be.
Read a book. Read a book or something.
It is book time. Yes.
Read book. Get 7 hours sleep.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've got to wash my hands because I've got nail polish all over them.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Mm.
Another excellent Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll catch you all
Next week.
next week.
On the flip side.
Yeah. It was fun. Good games. See you later.
Yeah.
See you
Love you
soon,
all.
guys.
Take care of
Love you
yourselves.
all.
Night,
Have a
Alex.
good
Love you
week.
all.
Have a good one.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Bye.
And good luck.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Bye now.
Best of luck.
luck.
You will smash it.
I'm slightly terrified, but we'll just keep going. It's fine. It's fine. It's
We
fine.
shall.
You will be fantastic.
You will.
Okay.
You will.
Oh, shush, you're all so nice to me.
You are deserving.
Yes.
I love you. Oh, tough shit.
Yep.
Okay, good night, my babies.
All right.
Good
Much love to all of you.
night.
Love you all. Take care of
Good
yourselves.
night.
Take care.
Love you
Sleep
all.
tight.
Bye.
Oh.